Hi again, it's Dina Waiters with Oklahoma Advanced Regenerative Medicine. Did you guys forget something today? Well, if you did, I'm going to touch on a topic that deals with that. It's called Mal Cognitive Impairment, or MCI. So MCI is defined as on a continuum of cognitive decline. And it's the stage between normal cognitive decline and a more serious diagnosis of dementia. It's associated with memory problems, language, and impaired thinking or judgment. As we age, our brain, just like the rest of our body, goes through changes. Some notice increasing forgetfulness or difficulty even thinking of a particular word or someone's name, which is not a surprise to most of us because I'm pretty sure we've all experienced this at some point in our life. So, in talking more about MCI, some of the symptoms are if you're noticing difficulty with mental performance, concentration, focus, or just outright brain fog, these symptoms may be indicative of MCI. So some examples include, let's say you forget an important event, such as an appointment or a social engagement that you had made plans to go to, but just forgot about it. You lose your train of thought in conversations. You may have difficulty retaining new information, or just feeling overwhelmed with making decisions or planning or taking steps to accomplish a task or just understanding instructions. Sometimes you can become more impulsive or show poor judgment or even be more aggressive towards your family and friends. And oftentimes your family and friends will notice that, and hopefully the patient is aware of that as well. So let's talk about what causes MCI. There's actually no one single cause of cognitive impairment. Patients with MCI may not progress, or they could even show improvement in symptoms, but generally 10 to 15% can progress to Alzheimer's disease or some other type of dementia. So the research shows that MCI patients can, but not always, develop similar changes in the brain that we see in Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia. These changes include autopsy studies of patients with MCI having abnormal protein deposits of beta amyloid and tau that are seen also in Alzheimer patient cadaver brains. On MRI of the brain, we see shrinkage of the hippocampus, which is an area of the brain that is important for memory. So now, who is at risk? The strongest risk factors for MCI are increasing age in those individuals having a specific gene known as APOE4, which is also linked to Alzheimer's dementia. You can have up to 2 APOE4 genes, and so you can get one gene from your mother and one gene from your father. If you have one of the APOE4 genes, your risk of developing Alzheimer's is about 30%. But if you have 2 of the APOE4 genes, your risk more than doubles. Other risk factors include diabetes, smoking, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, lack of exercise, obesity, depression, and infrequent participation in mentally, socially stimulating activities. So what can we do to prevent cognitive decline or MCI or even dementia? Studies show that environmental and lifestyle factors significantly increase your risk. But if you're willing to make changes or take steps in improving your health, you can likely prevent and even reverse the symptoms of cognitive decline. So here are a few steps to take in order to avoid this devastating condition that not only adversely affects the patient, but can be a physical, emotional, and financial burden to loved ones caring for those affected by the cognitive decline. So number 1, you should avoid excessive alcohol use. Another is to limit your exposure to air pollutants. Don't smoke, Take steps to control or prevent diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, and depression. You should practice good sleep habits. So try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. I know that sounds crazy, but we all benefit from that. Try to eat a diet in nutrient-rich fruits and vegetables and avoid the saturated fats. Number 7, I think I lost count, but exercise regularly. So 150 minutes of moderate activity a week. Another one is to engage socially with others. And last but not least, keep your mind active with puzzles, games, or just learning something new. So if you Google search Alzheimer's.org, there are a lot of significant facts and statistics on dementia. In 2020, more than 5 million Americans were living with Alzheimer's dementia, and that's expected to reach 14 million by the year 2050. There's also some data from 2016 that shows the indirect and direct cost per individual with Alzheimer's dementia was $47,000 a year. The reason I'm so passionate about this is that a very close friend of mine recently lost her mom to dementia. This woman was like a mom to me, and it's heartbreaking to see someone who was once so independent and strong become weak and unable to take care of themselves. And even though she was taking the medication prescribed for her dementia, her symptoms didn't significantly improve over the last several years before her death. So the statistics from Alzheimer's.org, look those up, okay? I digress, but my goal is to help those who are concerned or currently battling these conditions. I believe in serving my patients at the highest level and spending time listening to you, the patient, and providing a program specific to your needs and goals. So with that being said, if you are experiencing these symptoms or are caring for a loved one suffering from this condition and just don't know where to start, I would like to invite you to sign up for our anti-aging wellness program. All you have to do is fill out the contact form. You can go to our website at www.regenmedok.com and we will reach out to you. I'm excited about this program. We provide individualized, comprehensive solutions to identify the root cause of your condition and offer world-class support and accountability on your journey to a healthier life. I want to thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Y'all take care.